Yo, what's up guys, this is Lalo or Lalogix. Welcome back to another exciting Call of Duty video. First, let me explain everything. I want to explain my upload schedule for a little bit because a lot of people people don't even comment anymore. I don't know why. But on my Lalogix channel, I did give this channel a shout out. So we're currently at 41 subscribers right now, which is amazing. 41. Let's see if we can hit 50 in 3 months. I want 100 really bad, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So let me explain my whole entire upload schedule and all that. I'm going to upload every 3 days or something like that, but it's hard to get gameplay. I know I say that a lot, but it's hard to get gameplay. Also, thank you guys for 40 subscribers, and my Lalogix channel just hit 20 subscribers, so I have about 11 more subscribers on this channel. But yeah, also I've been playing a lot of Cod Ww2. I know I said I didn't like it, but when I play with friends, it's more of a different thing. But I don't really know what to do in terms of Call of Duty content. The reason being is because Black Ops 4 is a hot topic right now, and you know I don't have the game like no one else. People got invited to play it, but I don't really know what to do because Call of Duty Ww2 in terms of views is dead and everything. But I am doing a class up in this video. Also, I did get sponsored by Fiddle Grips, so use the code VENZLALO VENZLALO for 10% off. The V, the N, and the L are all capital. I have to put that intro at the beginning of my videos. So if you actually use that code, you get 10% off. You save 10%, and I make 10%. So let's get straight into this. So today I'll be talking about the burst. And the title, I actually changing my titles up a little bit. I used to do all the capital stuff, but I'm trying to lowercase because I heard that gets more views in the YouTube algorithm. But let me talk about it. So this is called the Italia Burst or something like that. I don't really know how to call it. Well, let's get straight into this. So this is some gameplay against bots. I accidentally recorded my voice, but the thing is, I didn't talk. So it's kind of white noise in the background, but I'll fix all that and edit it pretty nice. So this is about 100 some kills. I believe like 100. It should be a little bit below 100 kills. But let's get straight into this class setup and everything. So first, I use grip, high caliber, and rapid fire. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think rapid fire. The reason I use this is because the burst is kind of slow, but once you use that rapid fire, it goes a little bit faster. And let me just talk about this. So this gun is very insane. It usually kills everybody in about 1 burst. So that's probably why the title, this gun only needs 1 burst to kill. So this gun is very overpowered in terms of burst weapons and everything. You have to be, now let me get to the test. If you can't hand this gun to any player and they'll be good at it. It's one of the things, it's like the M1 Grand. You have to be very accurate with the weapon. And if you aren't accurate, you'll die. And this gun, you will get outkilled by a lot of weapons. So you have to be very, very tactical. The reason I'm playing this with bots is because I don't have it in the main multiplayer and everything, but I did get the Type 37 or 35 sniper rifle that I'm going to try to make a video of. I'm trying to get gameplay for that, but yeah. So that class up, I used for Division, I used Armored. The reason I use Armored is because it has Hunker and Flak Jacket build, I believe, and Armored is like the new infantry. The reason why is because you do less grenade damage. So if someone would throw a grenade at you, you would actually take less damage from it. And it's more of a better thing to use because I guess when they did the whole class setup, the new update and everything, they kind of made so Armored is the best thing to run with assault rifles. But if you do want to run infantry, you'll get an extra attachment. An extra attachment that you could use is extended mags. The mag size on this gun is actually pretty good, but the overall power and everything is pretty good too. Let me get to the patterns of recoil. The recoil in this gun is it's okay. It's not really a high recoil gun. It's kind of mid-tier. Now, if you do shoot directly up in the burst, I believe this is a 3-round burst gun, so it will shoot 3 bursts every time. This is similar to one of the guns of Black Ops 3. I forget what kind of gun it is, but overall, it's a very good gun. And let me actually get to the secondary. So the secondary weapon I actually used for this is the machine pistol. I should use the machine pistol. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did use the machine pistol. And yeah. Actually, no, I didn't use. And also another attachment that you could use is the it's called the bayonet. So I actually did use a bayonet in this. I gave you guys another class up in the beginning. The reason I used the bayonet is because, let me actually talk about this gun a little bit. With the bayonet, it's so good. Sometimes, depending what division you use, I believe there actually is a basic training that lets you actually switch to your pistol faster. But if you're in a very tight space, this gun is not good for it. You'll most likely die because if you're in a tight space, you'll end up getting killed by this gun because it's not good for tight spaces. It's a 3-round burst. And for hip fire, let me talk about hip fire a little bit. The hip fire is pretty decent, but it's not going to be, if there's 3 guys and you're stuck in a corner, you're not going to be able to hip fire and everything because the gun's hip fire is okay. You have to be very, 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 very lucky to get a hip fire kill in close range. So that's why I actually use the bayonet. The reason I use the bayonet is because of close range, because bayonet is kind of very unbroken. Ever since the beginning of the game, I used STG with the bayonet, and the reason the bayonet is so overpowered is because it actually has auto aim. The auto aim is very strong with this attachment. It is very strong. This was before we had all the new updates and everything. But yeah. So that's the class setup, and let me talk about combat situations. Now this gun is very, very good. It's a 3-round burst and the damage are really high. I guess each burst does around 30 some damage. 30 damage? Because the gun kills in 1 burst. It's a 1 burst kill, but if a lot of guys are rushing at you, this is most likely, I said when a lot of guys are rushing at you, you can usually reload and like shoot 2, reload, take cover, and finish the other guy. This gun you can actually destroy when 3 people are rushing at you. When 3 people are actually rushing at you, this is the type of gun that you can actually destroy them. So, but what that does comes with its cost, because you have to be very insanely accurate. Like I said in the beginning, I can compare this gun to the M1 Grand. The reason I can compare it to the M1 Grand is because the M1 Grand is very powerful. It's a 2-shot kill mostly everywhere, and it's a 1-shot kill in hardcore. And this gun is a 1 burst kill, which is equivalent to 3 shots. And yes, sometimes you will get an unfair play. The thing I mean by unfair play is you will shoot 3 times and somehow it won't kill him. It depends if somebody has like using armored or whatever. But sometimes I forget what perk they use. But sometimes if you shoot 1 burst at them, it doesn't kill them. But mostly, I'm gonna say 95% of the time, it will kill your enemy in 1 burst. But you have to be very accurate, and the recoil is medium, so it's controllable. It's controllable. But if you shoot 2 bursts at a time, the recoil will go right up. So I recommend you shoot 1 burst, pull down your stick, shoot 1 burst, and just continue shooting like that. Now let me talk about range on this gun. This gun is actually incredible for range. It's more like a M1 Grand in terms of range than a regular assault rifle. Now you will be able to get across map kills with this gun. That's how pretty good it is. And you have to be very accurate though, and hopefully the person doesn't move, because I was playing with this gun a couple of times with bots, and I tried to kill a bot across the map, and the 2 bursts hit, and then they drop shot. I don't know why, but if you're getting killed by this gun, the best thing you can actually do is just drop shot, because they'll shoot you once and you just get down. And let me not just talk about the speed of the bullets, because this is actually very important when we're talking about a burst. The speed of the bullets, they're actually pretty fast. And I know a lot of people don't believe this, but there's like different speeds of guns, of the bullet. But it's a pretty good gun overall. You have to be very accurate with it. And a lot of attachments. Let me talk about attachments. All the attachments benefit this gun. Grip benefits it. Even though you don't really need the grip to sustain the recoil pattern, you don't need grip, but it's still a nice thing to have. This is a very good gun, and it's very overpowered in a sense. But the only way you can basically get this gun is through supply drops. Now I know Call of Duty has been like kind of being good to the consumer. The reason what I mean by that is they actually been giving away guns. You can get them by special orders. Like I said, I actually got the Type 35 or 37 or whatever called sniper rifle. I've been trying to get clips with it all day, but I actually can't get clips. It's honestly a very good weapon. Now, if you can actually buy it with armory credits, will I advise you to buy it? I don't really know, because there's also a lot of good assault rifles that can compete with this. The bar. The bar can actually compete with this very well, but they are very different in terms of weapons. What I mean by this is because one's a burst, and I believe this is also the only burst rifle in Call of Duty World War II at the moment. So I guess it's like the only burst rifle, so you can't really compare the guns. but in terms of damage and everything, this burst rifle is pretty insane. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to purchase anything from Fatal Grips, make sure to use my code for 10% off, because every 3 to 4 purchases I get merchandise or something like that. I don't really know how the sponsorship works, but this YouTube career has been very amazing for me. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll just leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. Peace.